I'm $3.99 for a 40-pack of water at Costco fancy. That's how fancy I am.
Video contains sarcasm, dry humor, irony, and innuendos. Viewer discretion for the easily offended is advised.
Hey, welcome back, guys. Happy Monday. Hopefully you guys are all having a great start to your week and you're doing well. If you're doing fantastic. If you're not doing great, well, it can only get better, right? Before we jump into the video, I'm going to ask a question. I'm going to ask a favor of you guys. If you could, please. I'm doing this now because I'm going to forget later. We all know it's going to happen, so I'm just going to ask it now. If you could do me a favor and put part-time or full-time in the comments and your current acceptance rate and completion rate. I've got some thoughts rattling through my brain, and I'm really curious to see if I'm onto something or not. So please do me that small favor. Some of you probably already clicked off the video. It's okay, but please do that small favor for me. It is Sunday for me. It is obviously Monday for you guys. The sun is shining. There's still some clouds in the sky. The thunderstorm last night was kind of a letdown. It was just mostly rain. Coming from Nebraska, you expect a storm of epic proportion. No, not so much here. So, what are we going to do? What is my acceptance rate? 74? Got to keep it above 70. We'll do earn per offer. And hopefully not have to switch over to community service here. We're up, we're going, and I wish the DoorDash would fix the whole update because I'm not in Germany or Uzbekistan or Kazakhstan or anywhere over there. So let's get into the day. Let's make that money. It's going to be a good day. Sundays are good. I probably just jinxed it. Alright, I'm not going to make you guys suffer through the first shopping order because it's Sunday and Lord knows we're going to have a lot of shopping orders. But we're going to go ahead and do this $23.33 stacked, going 6.8. 6 items at Safeway, 12 at Albertsons. I zoomed in on the farther drop off, and we actually delivered to that guy. It wasn't last week because we were in Nebraska. The Sunday before. Elderly gentleman, very nice, and tips well. But I felt really bad for him because he had to order like 20 pounds of ice because his whole water line broke and he wasn't going to have water for like a month. All right. We ended up getting a $17.17 add-on. So that was at the Albertsons. Still knocked that out pretty quick. Had to refund this customer. They didn't have the kitty litter they wanted. I'll be nice. Put on doormat. Oh, you're gonna get a message with the picture, so I don't think I have to text. All right, let's go get the second dropped off. And then the third, it's not that add-on's not 7.2 either. Not the most easy of drop-offs to get to. You don't even realize there's a house here until you pull in the driveway. I need my phone. God dang it. That's why 3 hands would be pretty handy. And the customer.
Hello.
How you doing?
How are you doing?
Doing good.
Thank you so much.
Not a problem. Have a good rest of your weekend.
Hey, you too. You got a lot of work lined up?
DoorDash is keeping me busy today.
Good.
Keeps me out of trouble.
More money.
More money. What do we got? $13.79. This, okay. All right, this is just ridiculous, but awesome. All right, guys, we got both of those other 2 orders dropped off. The first, the Safeway that we shopped, that cashier was a complete ditz. I feel like she was a trust fund child who had to get a job, otherwise get cut off from mommy and daddy. You guys have probably experienced that from time to time, either in shopping orders or in restaurants. Also, shout out to Roger. He added an extra $5 tip on that. So, all in all, 2 hours and 15 minutes into the day, we're at $59.25, all off of Shopping Delivers. I'm also getting acclimated with where all the Safeways are in southwestern Washington, apparently. The Hy-Vee of the Northwest. So, we got another one. I'm going to run in and shop this, and hopefully at some point I can get something that's not a shopping order. Before I forget, comment from a previous post. I want you guys to give your feedback on, if you would. That way they can see it. They can go through the comments in this video and see restaurants that mark the order as ready when it is not. A lot of restaurants are notorious for this. I believe it is really comes down to they want to make their numbers look good for DoorDash. I always cover my butt when that happens. I go in, tap order Sylvian prepared because I'm being honest, and then another reason I tap that and I explain that despite the restaurant saying the order is ready, the order is still being prepared as of whatever time I'm typing it out at. So that's my 2 cents on that. Cover thy butt. Yeah, you have to in this work. So I'm gonna go shop again, but don't worry, the weather's nice. I got the windows cracked for you guys. Just don't scream too loud. You guys, we're in downtown Vancouver, Washington, not to be confused with the other Vancouver that's north of Washington in another country. We're at New Seasons Market, supposedly the friendliest store in town. We will be the judge of that. And this is actually the first offer in the last 5 hours that hasn't been Safeway. I have no idea what we're shopping for, other than there's some alcohol, and I thought I saw some sushi. I don't see a basket though. No, I walked right by him. This is going to be fun. This is going to suck. Aisle 2, 4, 6, prepared food, produce. $3.29 for an avocado. Wow. Scan barcode.
Oh my god, dude.
Go find one with a barcode?
Yeah,
Seriously?
it doesn't like fall apart. Same with like stuff. We had the movie before. It's like the same thing. Yeah, it's like you have to like pan fry it. It doesn't like.
I hope you're laughing at me right now. I really do.
Yeah, like it's like my 2 favorite things.
DoorDash, there's no barcode to scan. We scanned something else. I do not care right now. I really don't. This is just beyond ridiculous. I'm glad there's not bananas on here. It'd be like, scan a banana. We can scan a banana. Anybody else ever have to scan produce? Like, hey, scan a banana.
You go by the ice cream tips right here.
I am more of a Super Saver, Safeway, Albertsons kind of guy, not this fancy place. Nut butter. That's what she said. Cocoa rolls. We're just so fancy over here. Sweet potato chips. And Go Macro bar. I am completely out of my element in this store. Rolls. Salted caramel. No, they don't have salted caramel. Nope, no, they're not out. Hiding in the back. I'd be hiding in the back too. It's probably one of these things over here. Yeah, hey, they are. Please be it. Nope. We're looking for what? Everlasting Joy? Coconut almond butter. Chocolate chips. I'm gonna need a therapist by the time I get out of the store. Five ounce. So it should be a tiny little bag. Sweet potato chips. Carolina barbecue. Need an assistant midget shopper in here. Eternal naturally. Oh, Jesus.
And I didn't realize I got
Six of them. Four. 5. These aren't the same size, are they? No, they're not. Is that it? You get 5. There's no more. Sauvignon Blanc. Yes, I know I didn't pronounce it right. And by the way, this is not the friendliest store in the neighborhood because not one person has said hi to me. Connoisseur by Secladia. Even the customers are friendlier than the staff. What the frick am I looking for? Sauvignon Blanc, some bicycle thing. We're looking for a bicycle. Not seeing a bicycle. And now we're at the Pinot. I found the bicycle. I told you I need like a midget assistant. Small person assistant. Catering and Nari sushi. That doesn't look appetizing at all. Looks like a hairball. And spicy tuna. Please be it so we can get out of here. Yes! Never been more excited to leave a store. do not go to self-checkout. Do they? Oh, they do have self-checkout. Everybody's got self-checkout. Ask the cashier to attach alcohol delivery labels to the bag containing alcohol. So who knew that a day almost taken away by nothing but Safeway shopping orders would be saved by potential comic relief at a grocery store that touts themselves as being the friendliest. I'm too fancy for that store. I admit that. It's okay. I have never bought my bottles of water in 84.5-ounce bottles with handles, fancy handles, and I have never pulled out of a parking lot full of Beamers and Mercedes-Benz and almost said Priuses. I did see a Prius. I'm also not that fancy. And some Teslas. I have no idea how much that bottle of water is. I'm gonna look. In fact, I'll take a picture of the receipt and throw it up on the screen. Like, what's that movie? Grown Ups? Yeah, Grown Ups. We get the kid wants that Voss water. He's too fancy for tap water. Well, honestly, I'm kind of too fancy for tap water myself, but why did I just jump in this lane? I should be back in the other lane. I got out of state place, I don't know where I'm going. It's okay. It's my excuse. Anyway, yeah, I'm that kind of fancy. So let's go get this done. I'm $3.99 for a 40-pack of water at Costco fancy. That's how fancy I am. I could have stayed in that lane. All right, we were here, thank God. So many bottles of water. Fancy, fancy water. How's it going? All right. You got an ID? Yeah. Okay. Grab the last 5 bottles.
The last 5?
Last 5.
Oh, I'm glad they were there.
Okay, there's that. There's a squibble of a signature, and I'll grab the other bag. That is it. That's everything. Have a good night. Oh, I don't want to do any more. $12.75 base, $7.03 tip. So I don't know about you guys, but today it was a complete jumbled up mess of a ride-along, at least for me, in my opinion. But I hold myself to an extremely high standard, and yeah, I gotta stop doing that. To be perfectly honest, I gotta lighten up on myself. So if you learned nothing else today, when you're your own boss, everything is your fault. Unfortunately, I can't blame anybody but me on taking that last order. But it was a learning experience, so we'll go with that. For the day, though, I'll throw up numbers and hope to God I remember them correctly. For the day, we were online for exactly 6 hours. I don't know how we did it. Don't ask. Might have to buy a lottery ticket later. We made, I can't remember what order they're in. We did 11 orders. I know that. For $150.24. We drove 40.7 miles, averaging $3.69 a mile. Was that right? Anyway, Holy crap, what's next? Fuel. We went through about 1.5 gallons. Not a whole lot, but I think it was like $5.65, give or take a few cents. I've lost a lot of cents today. And for the dollar challenge, we're putting $22 in because all 11 orders were shopping. You guys have to let me know if you want just a shopping only video or not, because, well, days like today, that's all we got. And you guys got to watch a complete cluster of a shopping order at a new store. False advertising, by the way. Not the friendliest store in town. Friendly cashier, but like friendly cashiers everywhere. Anyway, that was enough rambling. I don't even know if I'm gonna post this video or not. I probably will. Appreciate you guys as always for watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing. Any orders appreciated. Heck, if you click on the video, I appreciate it. Hopefully you got a good laugh, and we'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully. You guys be safe. Watch out for the crazies. I was shopping with quite a few.